Welcome to Tâi-gí Made Easy. I'm your host, Ching-en. This is a bite-sized companion where you can learn anything and everything there's to know about Tâi-gí. Come along with me as we uncover the power of Tâi-gí and feel the heartbeat of Taiwan. Hi, welcome to Tâi-gí Made Easy. In this program, you'll get to know Tâi-gí, that's Taiwanese, with me each week. As we learn the language, you'll also pick up some fun facts about Taiwanese culture and everyday life along the way. In the upcoming episodes, we are going to talk about body parts, from head to toe. We'll also learn some phrases and expressions derived from these individual terms. But today, we'll focus only on body parts above the neck. We'll continue down to the toes in the next episodes. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. First, we learned that the word for head is tao. Hair is called tao meng or tao zang. Usually, tao zang refers to a lock or a strand of hair, but most of the time, tao meng and tao zang are often used interchangeably. Let's repeat them again. The head is tao, hair is tao meng or tao zang. There are a few verbs we can combine with tao to create different phrases. The first one is say tao. In say tao, the word say means to wash. So say tao means to wash one's hair. How about combing one's hair? In Tâi-gí, this phrase sounds a little bit similar to washing one's hair. So listen carefully. In Tâi-gí, combing one's hair is say tao. Don't mix up the two. Say and say. Can you hear the difference in tones? Say means to wash, but say means to comb. Another thing to keep in mind, when we combine say with tao, there's a tonal change in say, and it becomes say tao. Likewise, say also undergoes a tonal change, and combing one's hair is pronounced as say tao. This tonal difference can be very tricky for many Tâi-gí learners, and even native speakers sometimes get it wrong. The best way to master the pronunciation is simply to listen and listen repeatedly, and with time, it will come naturally. Now let's explore more words that include tao. In Tâi-gí, a train station is called chia tao. It's a shortened form of hui chia tao, where hui chia means train. Let's break it down. Hui means fire, and chia refers to a vehicle or a car in general. So again, train station can be chia tao or hui chia tao. In Tâi-gí, the word for boss or company owner is tâi-gê. The wife of a tâi-gê is usually called tâi-gê niu. Alright, let's move on to other parts of the face. In Tâi-gí, face is called bin. Ears are hi or hiya. Eyes are bak jiu. Eyebrows are bak bai. The nose is pi or 鼻呀，鼻呀。The mouth is 喙 The teeth are called 喙齿 The lips are 喙唇 And the cheek is 喙皮 And finally, the chin or lower jaw is 下懷 Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to go over what we learned today. We started with the word for head, which is 頭. Then we learned two different ways to say hair in Tâi-gí, 頭毛 and 頭髒. Next, we explore a couple of useful phrases that use the word 頭. The first one was say 頭, which means to wash one's hair. Then we learned say 頭, which means to comb one's hair. After that, we moved on to other parts of the face. We learned that the word for face is bin. The word for ears is hi. The word for eyes is bạc chiu. And eyebrows are called bạc bái. We also covered the word for nose, which is pi. Continuing with the mouth area, we learned that the mouth is chui. Teeth are 喙齒 Lips are 喙唇 And cheek is 喙皮 Finally, the word for chin or jaw is 下懷 That's it for this week's lesson. I hope you had fun learning with me. In the upcoming episodes, we'll continue exploring more body parts in Tâi-gí and introduce additional commonly used phrases and idioms that feature them. Be sure to tune in to Tâi-gí Made Easy next Friday, where we'll keep building on what we've learned and dive even deeper into Taiwan's language and culture. Thanks so much for joining me on this Tâi-gí journey. I'll be back soon on Radio Taiwan International. Until then, take care, have a great weekend, and see you next time.